The camera's got 7% battery. Jeff, tell me a little bit about, so you started running, and then you and Caitlin ran a marathon together, and then there was a time that, I don't know what happened to you, and then we moved here, and then Jason convinced you to start doing some super long runs with him. Right? And that was a pretty fucking hilarious and epic time of life. And I want to hear more about how Jason roped you into this and what he's gotten you involved in and stuff, and like how that's been for you as brothers.
Yeah, how Jason Ward wrapped me into this. It's the theme of my life. My brother, God bless him, is an amazing man, and he's always, pushed himself and his limits, especially physically, hence his running endeavors, his ultra distance events. And I was fortunate enough to have him move here to Portland, Oregon, and live within 3 miles of me. And we've both always said that we make each other better people, and that we influence each other in the best of ways. And in that theme, he has always pushed my running endeavors further than I probably would have ever taken them myself, and I've always been very, very grateful for that. So I'd been running for a long time, but quite casually, but the distances started growing under the influence of my brother, half marathons, and I was always envious and curious about his ultra endeavors. As somebody who has always been a seeker, I have always felt that going the distance and going past our self-imposed limitations and moving beyond when we think we're done, that place holds a lot of answers that a lot of us don't get to see, because we live in a very complacent and lazy world that does everything it can to avoid pain and to tell ourselves to stop when our body tells us, or that first layer of our mind tells us. So my brother has helped me in my exploration of myself and consciousness and what it is to be human, and pushing me beyond what I thought my limitations were. So him beginning this Oregon adventure running and putting together this 4x4x48 has been just another example of him dragging me into something that gets me out of my comfort zone and pushes me beyond what I thought I was capable of, and it's been a beautiful thing. This 4x4x48 proved to be exactly that. Halfway through, I felt the despair, did not think I could go on, wondered how the heck I could get through it. Halfway through, just didn't think I had what it took. And like so many things, they say in the ultra community, it never always gets worse. The second half of the endeavor ended up being more beautiful than the first half, easier, believe it or not. It's just what happens. It's crazy. It's crazy. When you think you're done, you're not. You hurt, you cry, you complain, and then you get your ass up and you put one foot in front of the other, even if it's slow. And I'm sure slow, but I'll go the distance.